Monday, July 25th. Did I just say Monday? It's Sunday, July 25th. And I'm out on the Potawatomi Trail. Started my hike in at 11:30, and it's feeling like a perfect day for this. It's like low 70s still, barely any clouds in the sky, nice breeze. So I'm just doing a training hike for our upcoming return trip to Isle Royale. I'm meeting our friends Katie and Mike at Green Lake Rustic Campground, which is about 15 miles from the Silver Lake parking lot, which is where I started. So right now, let's see, I'm at just over 3.5 miles. So I've got about 3.25 miles to go before I reach Blind Lake Campground, to be about the halfway point. Stop for a little lunch break, and then continue on my way. So I just upgraded to an iPhone 13 from the Galaxy A20, and let me tell you, the camera is night and day quality wise. This is just so much more crisp. Unfortunately, the image stabilization isn't quite there yet. I have a device that I got for Christmas, and I opened it up today, and I was gonna bring it with me, but I just need a proper holster for it. I tried to tuck it into my belt strap and accidentally pulled the joystick off, so I'm gonna have to get a replacement part and then get a proper holster and remember to bring my fanny pack to have something to put my phone in too. And then I'll be able to get much better footage. Well, I've already hit the shortcut that cuts off the top of the Potawatomi Trail. This way, as I've mentioned before, brings you right past Glenbrook Yurt and gets you to Blind Lake Camp about 3 miles faster. Definitely want to do this if you're hiking all the way out to Green Lake. Otherwise, you're going to have like an 18-mile day. And I'm good with like the 15, 16. So earlier I got confused and said it was Sunday, but it is indeed Monday, and I should have realized that sooner. But yeah, I'm 5.5 miles in and haven't seen a single mountain bike, which would be a pretty good indication that it's early on a weekday. Kind of nice. Yeah, when you don't work a conventional Monday through Friday, it's pretty easy to lose track of days. Just arrived at Blind Lake, which is just about 7 miles and just under the halfway point. I'm at 2 hours and 13 minutes. So should be getting to Green Lake by about 5:30. Let's take a peek at my favorite campsite here. Yeah, it looks like the leaves got cleared up last time I was here. This this was covered in leaves. It wasn't very swimmable. It looks great now. Maybe I'll take a refresher and dip my feet in there tomorrow on the way back. Well, I'm about to hit the Waterloo Trail from here, and then next stop will be what is it? Linden Park. See you there. And officially on the Waterloo Trail. And it looks like, as of very recently, the Waterloo Trail is no longer a hike-only trail. It is now open to mountain bikes in order to connect DTE with the Potawatomi. And honestly, some people might be upset about that, but as somebody who does both mountain biking and backpacking and trail running, etc., it really makes a lot of sense. I mean, the Waterloo Trail, it's really not that well traveled. I mean, people backpack and hike and mountain bike on the Potawatomi Trail way more than Waterloo. Hardly ever see people out here. And you have these two mega major mountain bike loops that are, you know, separated by this trail. And it only makes sense to open it up to mountain bikes. And it's wide enough in most areas that, you know, when a hiker comes across the mountain bike, it's not like you're gonna collide with each other or be in each other's way. I mean, for the most part, Waterloo is a tunnel of trees. So I think it's pretty cool that they did that. It's honestly about time. I'm about 11 miles in, and oh, this is probably where I'm likely to pick up a tick. Should be, there's like one more decent climb, and then I should be arriving at Linden Park here in just a little bit. And then I think from there, I have about 4 miles until I'm at Green Lake. So, making good time. I'm at 3 hours and 28 minutes, so just under 3.5 hours. Might get there before 5:30, we'll see. If my pace starts dragging or not. I'm just kind of plowing through, so. .3:13, and I've arrived at this precariously groomed Linden Park. I think I'll stop here for a second and give my back a rest, have a snack, reapply bug spray, and then get on my way. All right, 4 hours and 20 minutes. Just made it to the half marathon distance. So I should have about 1.5 miles before I get to Green Lake. Definitely going to be arriving a little bit early, which is nice. The more time I have to relax and stretch and unwind, the better. More recovery time, because I've got to do it all over again tomorrow. Well, see you at camp. Well, this is new and super exciting. The Waterloo Trail no longer pops you out into somebody's driveway before crossing M52. In fact, you don't even have to cross M52 anymore. You go under it. Amazing. I love it. Heck yeah. This was not here. Well, it says 2020. I'm so confused. Green Lake. My wife and I just backpacked this exact same route, like in the spring, and we did not go under this tunnel. We popped out at that person's backyard like you normally would. Anyways, cool. All 4 tunnels. Now hopefully I can find my way back to the Waterloo Trail, because this is definitely not the way I'm used to coming. All right, we got a statue over here. Women Leaders of Michigan. Overlooking Green Lake. All right, I'm gonna check all trails real quick and see where I'm at. So yeah, you just turn left at that statue and follow the paved path for about a half a mile, and then you turn right back onto the Waterloo Trail. It does take you a little bit out of the way, so it adds on like almost half a mile. But not having to dodge across M52 is pretty clutch. And it's kind of like a nice break, a change in scenery. I dig it. And just like that, back on the Waterloo Trail. Mile 14 and a half. And I just made it to Green Lake Access Road. So I have a half a mile and I'll be at camp. Awesome. 4:20 and I'm walking up on camp. I see doggos. I see a Mike.
You might go run that way.
Oh, Lola, don't be grumpy. It's a beautiful and actually pretty cool morning. About 56 degrees right now. I'm gonna take a walk up to the dock here and enjoy my coffee. A nice view of the water. Yeah, I was already over at the dock about an hour and a half ago to watch the sunrise. Launching out on fishing kayaks. Well, back at the car, headed home. Had a really good hike, and nothing much more to say.